They tryna turn Trenton into Baby Flint. Been signs by depression on the billboards ever since. 100 years ago we was lynched. Now they use germ warfare to kill us. I'm convinced, got the evidence. I look around and it's evident. Then go down to City Hall and see so much negligence. Real art is intelligent. A true artist sends messages that speak to your intelligence. They fought and died so I can do my thing. Not to get drunk and high or join no gang. I will not let none of you die in vain. For my people I bang, bang, bang. My ancestors been through so much pain. I don't let them die in vain. My ancestors been through so much pain. I don't let them die in vain. I rep for you in everything I do. I rep for you in every place I go. I rep for you in everything I do. In every place I go. They say post-traumatic slavery disorder's fake, but I just tell them all to wake up. Everything we went through, what a way down a rape, bro. Isn't our genetic makeup. So I am my ancestors from block to block. Let's build like it's Tetris. We must unite, link up like a necklace. They fought and died and we disrespected. So I come to correct it. The legacy they left I protected. We only think about self and neglected. You're African but yet you rejected. No, my ancestors been through so much pain. I don't let them die in vain. My ancestors been through so much pain. I don't let them die in vain. I rep for you in everything I do. I rep for you in every place I go. I rep for you in everything I do. In every place I go. I do. I go.
Oh, yeah, come. You left. Come on, out. Blooper.
That was shady.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of New Freedom Exchange, your cultural expression for social dignity and community empowerment. I'm your co-host here with.
Assalamu alaikum, Sister Marsha.
Wa alaikum assalam, Sister Marsha, Brother Deen, the audience. This is Brother Bilal, Imam Bilal Hassan, tuned in, live and direct, New Freedom Exchange. Welcome back, family.
Man.
Appreciate you all.
Welcome back. It's a show now. We got a show tonight, man.
Y'all had a show yesterday. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, we had the brother. He was jamming, you know.
Yeah, Marsha, you left us. You left the brothers to do a brother's powwow, as they say. You know,
I played hooky yesterday. I played hooky. I didn't mean to. Trust me. I would have
the
rather.
fans going bananas.
Oh, cut it out. I would have.
It was like there is no show without Marsha.
Oh, cut
it was
it
like
out.
there's no show without Marsha. That's what they were saying to us, man.
Cut it out.
We got the text. We got the text to prove it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You're lucky we don't bring it to the screen.
Trust me. So I was working on a grant that I submitted today. Think a lot. I'm so glad that it is done and over with. I enjoy the work I do. And at the same time, there are points where it's kind of overwhelming, and definitely with COVID. And I think I said this before, because of COVID, there's so much funding that's out there, especially in relation to social services and healthcare. And my organization that I work for happens to have healthcare, social services, and childcare. So I've been literally writing since March, and for whatever reason, they have these deadlines that are centered all around the holidays. And I'm just like, listen, I know y'all want to get it off y'all plate, but I'm tired.
Right.
I am tired. And I'm the only grant writer for my organization. That's crazy because it's a $48 million organization. It's crazy.
Wow. So much kudos to you, Marsha. You mean you take it like a champ. Take it like a champ.
I put some makeup on the bags.
No, can you get the claps? Let's give Sister Marsha a clap. Where's the clap?
No, please don't do no claps.
Applause.
Don't do that.
Applause. Come on, bring up the applause, Dean. Yeah, come on.
No.
Okay,
How
no
was
applause.
y'all day? How was y'all day? Let's talk about y'all days. Oh boy, y'all are so extra.
To the exact, man.
Y'all are so extra. How was your day?
My day
Dean,
was
you want to
good.
go
It was
first?
pretty good. Yeah, it was a pretty good day.
You suited up over there. What's going on?
We doing the premiere. You know, you gotta look sharp. You know, the sister she represents. So I had to come with the leather. I don't know. This ain't leather, but you know the. I don't know what's this canvas. I don't know what this is.
Oh gosh, canvas.
Nah, it's comfortable though. But yeah, no, just out in the workforce. Just of course getting people back to work. You know, still dealing with people in the COVID. You know, certain areas of the city, of the state rather, is locking down, especially for the holiday weekend. They don't want people to get too loosey goosey.
Yeah.
So they put a lot of restrictions on eating in and assemblies in certain areas, and so. But we're still going to be doing our pop up shop not tomorrow. What is it? Thursday. Thursday we'll be in the new Freedom District, West Philly area. So for those who put them orders in, we'll be over there. All right. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Imam.
Imam Musa. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Hanif.
Brother Hanif.
You know, we appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you're tuning in, please send your peace, your salams. Let us know where you are at, where you're tuning in from, so we can shout you out. All that good jazz. My day. Oh, Dean, were you finished? I'm sorry. I don't want to cut you off.
I'm still got the kids with the virtual reality. We about to do the virtual reality show.
Oh, there you go. He's still playing with the VR.
Just don't get stuck in the virtual reality.
You're right. That's true.
We don't. Well, salam, but the Imam Yasin.
We got our Imam lifting tables in the park. He ain't gonna be able to lift that one down. He can't lift that one down. Every time we mention Imam Yasin, we gonna talk about lifting tables in Weekway Park.
No, my day was good. We had a call earlier with for the HBCU Hub Incorporated. One of our partner schools, Eagle Academy, the Eagle Academy here in New York, and they have an Eagle Academy actually in Newark. They just opened it's an all boys school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's our partner.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, they just opened one. I think the one in Newark is pretty new, but it's many in New York City, the 5 boroughs. They have one in almost each borough, and basically we're partnering with them to do some work around building some sort of pipeline. You know, for young African American men coming out of Eagle Academy to go to HBCUs.
Nice.
So can't really disclose all the details yet, but you know, as those details come closer and we start to put some more stuff on paper, we'll bring that information forward. But it's definitely going to be, from the conversation that we had earlier, it definitely looks promising for us as an organization. I cannot forget. I want to cut my comments off because we have the Queen here. You know, Sister Suat, man. Can't forget the Queen, man. You know, you got to pause.
We got legends in the building tonight.
The Queen. You know, so yeah. So what else? Of course, getting ready for tonight's show. And yeah, so it's just pretty cool. I'm looking forward to tonight's show. We have a returning family is with us tonight. Sister Undastood is with us tonight. I don't know if I guess.
No. That I ain't like that. No.
Should we read her bio again?
You got that. That was whack, Bilal. All right. This is legendary. We know this is legendary. Like, you got to put some respect on her name, okay?
Thank you, Imam Yasin. Eagle Academy shares the building with Weekway
High School.
Weekway High School. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, we have Queen's best kept secret, Sister Misunderstood, in the building with us tonight.
Yes.
And I guess we can skip the bio. We don't have to read the bio because the sister's been doing it for years.
She is. Already know.
We're gonna bring the sister on right now. We're gonna bring the sister on right now. Let's bring her on. Let's do. Boom.
I do the drum roll.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. What's good?
I put some respect on that sister name. She legends today.
Oh man.
Yeah, what's good in the honey?
How
It's
are
good
you
to see you.
today?
I'm good. Alhamdulillah. I'm excited. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
keep
really
As
on
you,
good.
popping, sis. Keep on is popping. I see it
I'm
blink
trying. I'm
blinking.
trying. I'm trying.
got
I'm
the
trying.
glitter and all.
Yeah, she glowing over there.
As you should. I mean, this is a celebratory moment. I celebrate a moment for you, and we want to celebrate with you as we premiere your new single, "As Real as They Come." Before we get to the premiere, I guess we can just start with, not guess, but I have to say, for those who are tuning in, you gotta purchase the single too. The sister, you gotta support. Let me put that up there. There we go.
Yes.
Purchase as real as they
Yes.
Go
come.
to your
We'll drop
band
it in the
camp.
comment. Go to the band
Yes.
camp.
Yes.
Please drop any amount of money that you feel like you can drop on the sister.
Right.
Please, you know,
The
because
single
support.
is 99 cents, but Bandcamp
Yeah,
gives you the option to pay more if you would
right.
like to. But the single is also on iTunes, Apple Music,
Yes,
Amazon,
Spotify.
Tidal,
Mm.
Spotify, TikTok. So
Oh, got the
I would
sister got the whole
appreciate
lot
TikTok.
of
it.
it.
Yeah, if people if their money is a little funny, they can't really support right now. And if they could just, stream it, if they
Yes,
have that streaming service, or
yes.
just like record them vibing to the record and tag
Oh
me
yes.
in it, like, just
Okay.
show some love some kind of way. It's some free support they could give if they can't really purchase it. But I would appreciate it if people like go and purchase it.
Yes. Dig
Cause
deep,
look,
y'all.
look, when
Dig deep.
Bandcamp, when somebody purchased Bandcamp, send me a little email and it say cha-ching or it say bada boom, and I be
Yeah,
feeling all good.
let's show the sister some ching ching. We want to hear some ching
That's
ching in our
right.
email, man. So even if it's a 99 cent, even if it's for 99 cent, we can at least do that. Come on.
Right,
Is
right,
COVID
right.
don't got all of us like that. I mean, it does, but not like that. We got
We
99 cent.
money, y'all. I know y'all got more than 99 cents. Hook the sister up.
Right.
Right. Some of your big pockets. But
Yeah.
yeah. So tell us a little bit about this new record. Tell us about the new record.
So, As Real as They Come is a record that's produced by a sister. Her name is
Nice.
Bahia Abdul Malik, also known as Search for Noor. I thought it was so
Okay.
dope. That's
Oh
why I
man.
really felt like, in terms of my rebranding, I
Mm-hmm.
felt like it was going to make a big statement by, really putting women to the forefront, pushing sisters further to the forefront. Because here she is someone who is like a hidden talent. So she sent me the record like a while ago, and I had it and wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it, just or but what
Mm-hmm.
I did know is I wanted it to be something that people aren't going to expect, because people, they usually expect me to go hard. They usually expect bars all the time, heavy lyricism. And I said, you know what, they're going to expect that. So let me just, not really go that route. I don't really always feel like I got to have my foot on people's neck lyrically. I should be able to do yoga sometimes and like just relax. But so I say, yo, let me see what comes to me when I write. And I just really felt like finding a way to be motivational or inspirational, to encourage. It's a tough time right now. A lot of people are dealing with a lot of mental health issues, a lot of uncertainty, food insecurity, you name it. Like even the anxiety that the election caused. A lot of people are dealing with the fact that we've got a president who don't, he's a sore loser and he don't want to concede, and whatever he might be up to, like him not putting the new people who coming in abreast of what's going on and not working with them, that could cause somebody like a lot of stress. So I said to myself, and then COVID is different shutdowns happening in different places. We're in what they call the second wave, and I just said, you know what? Let me see what I could do in terms of something that was upbeat, something that they could, people could vibe to. Not super lyrical, but definitely with a message. I like to give out messages when I can, because everyone already should know I could rap. So I really felt like what y'all heard on the record is what I really wanted to say, and the record is really about the Lord. If people haven't caught that yet, it's about, Allah, and it's inside of, I'm starting the record with praying hard that God unite us. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what we need. We need unity. We always talk about that, especially within our faith, not having that unity. We talk about not having unity amongst, you know, our own people, black people, not really having the unity because sometimes, you know, we kill each other and different things. So it is so much. It's no one thing that I could be saying. It could be how you, the listener, interpret it. So I started it like that, praying hard, God unite us, you know, and then of course I go into a little Dean talk, praying hard, God unite us, praying to be among the ranks of the righteous, you know. So and that's what we all really want, or at least that's what I hope. So the feedback for the record has been a mix. You know, it's a mix because a lot of people are like they expected something different with the bars. So they like not really like what is this? Or they, you know, they wanted more energy. I don't know if they want to bust the rhymes on the track, but I just wanted to be more calm. I think yeah.
So you mentioned rebranding. Can you talk to us a little bit about what that looks like for you? Because you just talked about the song sort of getting a mixed reviews and people being used to hearing a certain um, hearing your music in a certain way. So can you talk a little bit about your rebranding for us?
Well, as I grow, I've been doing this for a long time. So as I grow, it's really, really important sometimes to keep it fresh or to have something new, something different that you haven't done. So as we approach 2021, I said, listen, something has got to give. I need to do something a little different from what I've been doing. And I'm going to see how that's received by my supporters and everything. But one thing I noticed is a lot of people in the past, people have criticized me for my look, you know, my aesthetic. They have said I lack in aesthetics. They have said, you know, I don't really, you know, that's the one thing they felt like was holding me back from being on the level as, you know, others. So I felt like, okay, well, let's do something different with the aesthetic. So got a Muslima makeup artist who I worked with for the video. Really, really dope. Um, got some stylists, two women, dope from Brooklyn, and you know, just you know, mostly women. And then Haas, you know, shoot with Haas, Haji Hassan. He was going to be he was the person with the vision for what what he wanted the video to look like. But he definitely let me know, look, if your look is not right, then I'm going to tell you, no, this ain't right, because the look got to be right too. So I made sure that, you know, in terms of my rebranding, I'm going to try to do a little better in terms of my image and the look, to be, you know, to see uh what if the fans really, if that's really what they were looking for from me that they didn't get, which was you know, a whole entire package. And then um I'm also working secretly. I started working on my album, so you know, and that is gonna be interesting because even the first record that I'm working on for the out that I'm started writing to is a love record, and people haven't really heard that from Misunderstood. They haven't heard a love song, so that's really gonna like blow
Mm.
brothers' cookies off. Yeah, it's gonna blow. It's gonna blow
I
brothers.
like that.
Yeah, because you know, and it's not that, you know, I have
All right.
people think sometimes my image is hard and stuff, and it's not that, you know, behind under peeling
Mm.
some of these layers and stuff, I'm a sweet sister, so you know, we can bring some of that out.
Mm.
I just don't take no mess, but you know, I'm a sweetheart sometimes, Cinnabons and all that. All right.
Oh man,
So,
so this is good, man. Yeah, shout out to brother Rashid Hafiz. You are as truly as real as it gets. Misunderstood. Shout out brother
thank
Rashid
you, Brother
Hafiz, man.
Rashid. I've been working with Brother Rashid for years. Brother Rashid and his father,
Mm.
Bismillah, they used to do my
Yes.
CDs. They were pressing my
Mm.
CDs up. And, you know, I come from that era
Mm.
of CDs and having to sell them at the Muslim events and have them in your bag. And, you know, when I'm traveling to Philly, I got them in my suitcase. And you always trying to figure out how many CDs you want to sell at this event. And, You know, how many CDs determine how successful you was at that event, whether it was a success or not. Like, did people buy the CD? Did they buy the CD? And I've always been an artist that's more focused on interacting with the people, engaging like with my supporters, that I'm running my jibs talking. I'm not really worried about whether the CDs is getting sold or whether they stacked up. And that's been a fault of mine because I haven't always been about my business, which is why the business has suffered. But I've always tried to be really big on letting my personality shine through and just really kicking it with people and not really coming across Hollywood, just being like, oh, you know, that's misunderstood. We could approach her. We could talk to her, you know, we could ask her questions, we could get a picture, and we know we could get an autograph. So I've always been like that. But yeah, Brother Rashid, I've been dealing with him for a long time. He's been a supporter of mine. I try to support him whenever I can.
Yes, that's my brother. That's my brother,
Yeah.
Rashid. I love him. I love him. I love his wife. I love his kids.
Whoop,
Them
whoop,
kids is my kids.
whoop, whoop,
You already know.
whoop, whoop,
Shout out to Imam Musa on the check-in. He says, "Keep pushing
whoop, whoop.
forward, my sister." You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Imam
So,
Musa is also, thank you so much, Imam Musa. He's also one of my supporters, him and his lovely wife. Yeah, so the the thing with this
mhm,
track is I am interested in the feedback from the people. I'm not going to get
okay.
upset if somebody says that they don't like it. I just really probably
Hmm.
want to know why, what it is, you know. And you know, I spoke to one of my family members about the record earlier, and I told him on a scale from 1 to 10, what would he give the record? And he said he would give it a 6. And then when we spoke about why, you know, he would give it 6 and what he didn't really like about the record, he said that the bars was like, you know, religious, you know, and it's that kind of wasn't, you know, the wave that he was on. And some other people, they probably feel the same way, but some people are just vibing with the hook, because the hook is like, he's as real as they come, brother, you got the one, them other deities done, he comes second to none. They probably just vibing. People don't even really know what I'm saying, or probably don't care, or whatever. They just like, oh, I know that sound good, you know, like that. But you know, so maybe some people are not going to really vibe with it for that reason. But I sometimes people on Facebook, they do music reviews, and then they could tell you, send, they doing music reviews, send your song in, and if you want to skip the line, you send something to their Cash App, and then your review is the next one. So I sent a review like 1 o'clock this morning to somebody who was up doing reviews for people's songs, and believe me, he was keeping it so real with people, because he had this little button he pressed and it said, get that out of here. Like, your stuff is not good.
Uh-oh.
That's trash. Like, you know, that type of thing. So I sent my track to him, and out of a 10, he had gave it an 8.5. And he had said that he liked that hook and he had liked the message, you know. So you can't please everybody. I can't please everybody. Everyone feel like I'm their own personal rapper. So people always telling me what they think I should be rapping about, how they think I should be looking, what they want to see from me. But everybody act like I'm their own personal rapper, like they order me from Amazon or something, and you just open it up and then you start playing around. Look, rap this. I want to hear about that. I want to hear your bars, your hard bars, or your battle bars now. Like, people think that, and I'm a human being. Like, I go through emotions. I have feelings. You know, sometimes I'm feeling very like and I'm just like kind of like in beast mode, and it's like, yo, don't mess with me, y'all gonna get these bars, you're gonna get this work. And then sometimes I feel like we are the world, we are the children, like let's
hmm
all hold hands and kumbaya and yeah, and do yoga and do our squats and eat our ice cream. Like, it really depends. And that's, I really want loyal supporters and fans that they rock with me through it all, so they don't sit and say, well, she didn't give us no whole bunch of quotables this time. I don't like, you know, oh, she didn't give us drama this time. Like, I would think that some of the people would be really just happy about this record because they've criticized me for talking about child support or talk about being a single parent. So it was like, okay, now y'all not gonna hear about that. So now what is the issue? Oh, the issue is what? I mean, so people always gonna have something.
Well, I just think that, you know, you talk about a wide range of topics, you know, and your music has covered a wide range of topics and themes throughout your career. And you also speak to your experience. So people
Mhm.
can't really be mad about, if you're speaking to your experience, that's things that you have experienced.
Right.
And that's what people have, and that's what other people have experienced. It's quite a gap. That's what a lot of people have had, to deal with. So I'm saying in their
Right.
daily life. So I think that, generally speaking, you have covered Ramadan. You have covered Muslim. You have covered for the Muslims. You have covered for the Muslims, and you've covered for everything else in between. Throughout your career. So I wouldn't really buy into a lot of what other critiques maybe have, especially if the critiques is not paying. Bloggers ain't paying. They ain't supporting.
Right.
What
That's the
does it?
other thing. I'm
What
sitting
does it
here looking,
matter?
right? I'm looking because Bandcamp, it sends you the emails,
Yeah.
and you can see like who supported and who bought it, or when I'm getting tagged in things, or if I go on Instagram, I can see who
Mm-hmm.
reshared things and who didn't. What is really great, which I like, is I've been getting for this single, and even for my battle stuff, I'm getting support from some
Oh,
of the
oh,
other Muslim artists. And
that's good.
that really
That's
had,
good.
yeah, I'm a little sensitive thug, so that really had like, oh, that really had warmed my heart. Sister Basha and
Shout out to
Sister
Sister
Aaliyah,
Basia.
Shout out to
Sister
Sister
Mm-hmm.
Aaliyah
Basha.
Sharif, Sister
Mm-hmm.
Aaliyah Sharif, Basha and Mona. They had reposted like about my new single coming out, my single out, cover, the artwork and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and told people, like to check for it and stuff. So that was really big, especially because, for so long with Mona, right? With her not
Mm-hmm.
being, our race and stuff, it would be like,
Sure.
so much stuff about, with that, where we would,
Mm-hmm.
it would kind of just be like, oh, she came in, took over hip hop and everybody, type of thing. And I like the fact that she embracing like all of us, she's really embracing all of us. She had a part to do with us being in Vogue. Like some of the people, I think what happened was Vogue Arabia, the
Mm-hmm.
editor, writer for that, went to Mona to do the article, and Mona told her to do the article with black female MCs.
Mm-hmm.
you know like
Nice.
they went to her though for the article, and she passed on it, and she recommended that they go and seek out the black Muslim female MCs. So, but what you see, have y'all seen Vogue Arabia?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. We have. Yes, we have. Yes. Yes.
We're trying to get
It,
y'all all on the show, do a reunion.
Yes. We're
So
trying
I
to
I
can
want
get
break
to
it
all
show
three
down
of
y'all.
for 'em.
y'all. Oh, she gonna
So
grab
good
it. She
to
gonna grab
oh,
it.
we haven't seen the hard copy, but I have seen. We've read the
Mine
article.
came in the mail, y'all.
Oh
Oh.
oh
man.
classic.
Let's
So
see. Let's can we
listen,
can we can we
I've
open it up?
never, I've never been
Show your gauge.
Okay.
the Ain't
Yes.
Afraid
Yes.
twins.
Ain't afraid
Y'all see the
twins.
Ain't
Yes.
Afraid twins?
Hey,
Yes.
yeah.
Ain't afraid.
Basha.
South Bashia. That's right.
Yes.
That's Aaliyah Sharif.
Yeah, Leah Sharif. Shout out to
Uh-huh.
And
Leah
there go
Sharif.
me.
Shout out to Miss Understand. There she is, man.
Yes,
There she
yes.
is. There
Yes,
she
yes,
is.
yes.
Listen,
How
that
was that? How was that though?
listen, if it was a good feeling, because I know it may seem like I have felt like for years like I haven't properly been credited for the
Mhm.
work that I've been doing, or even the work that I put in. And it felt really good to be interviewed by someone who gets it, like someone who really appreciates, you know, my artistry and what I've done, and they want my story to be, told, or I felt heard. It felt really good. And then just being inside of that with other like beautiful fly Muslimas from different places. I'm New York, Basha's Jersey, Aaliyah Sharif's Cali, and then Ain't Afraid Twins. I think they're from Michigan or something, Detroit or something like that. So all of these different, they had the United States just coming through, but from different parts, West Coast, East Coast, all that. So I was very happy. I was. I'm not going to lie to you. And Haji Hassan took that picture too. I really would have liked them to have chosen a better picture, because I felt like y'all ain't letting me look as good as like my the other people that y'all got me just
Look, you see it,
it
right?
was regular degular schmegular in the hood with the
She's
graffiti,
like,
but
I'm
you
trying
know
to
what?
come through.
Yeah, because I took some other pictures, but you know what? When people do editing, they choose what they like,
Right.
and it's
Yep.
nothing you could do
Yep.
about that. So all I could do really at the end of the day is say alhamdulillah that I made it to Vogue Arabia, that
International. You
I'm
went international.
yeah, that I'm
International, sister.
inside of this magazine, and that this kind of photo here,
Mm-hmm.
this photo y'all
Mm-hmm.
seeing here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know how good is the picture I'm showing, but that photo is going to be, inshallah, what my grandkids are going to see. My grandchildren
Mm.
are going to see in the event. My daughter and I see how grows up and have some grandchildren, but that's what they're going to see as part of my legacy. They're going to be like,
Right.
she going to my daughter's going to be like, do y'all know who your grandmother is? And they're going to be trying to play me because all of this, the people I'm gonna be telling them about, they gonna feel like it's played out. And I'm gonna be like, oh, y'all know about Salt and Pepper, Queen Latifah, Foxy Brown,
Right.
all of this. When you try to tell them, they gonna be like the brat. They gonna be like, huh, grandma? They not
Right.
gonna know because it's gonna be somebody else new then, and all our stuff. Or Lauren Hill is gonna probably be like dinosaur to them. But I'm gonna be like, y'all don't know who your grandmother is? Better ask your mother. And then she gonna be able to go to the 40-year-old version Netflix, and at that time, so she's gonna be able to reference things like that, reference Vogue Arabia, like just reference, and then the much smaller things too. But so I'm really happy about that.
So you mentioned the 40-year-old version. Tell us about like that experience, right? Being in that movie, which I thought was excellent, by the way. And that was like, oh man, I stayed up for that, and I'm so like not a late person. I
Right,
remember
right.
that night. I was like, because Bilal, I think reminded me or something like that, and I was like, all right, let me go ahead and tune in, and I was stuck
Yeah, I
because
did the
that thing
movie
was
screening.
so good. Oh
Yeah,
man,
Yeah.
you all did the
yeah.
movie. You all did the movie screen on your platform.
Yes.
Yes.
Which I was very,
Yes.
which I was very happy about. Thank you. What had happened is, well, I'm with Queen of the Ring. So
Mm-hmm.
Queen of the Ring is biggest female battle league.
Mm-hmm.
Big Debo, Babs Bunny. So a lot of people know Babs Bunny from making it a band, and her and I are really cool. And
Mm.
she called me up and was like, "Yo, you want to be in a movie?" And then she was like, "There's this lady, she was telling me about the lady Rada Blank. She's shooting a movie. She's like, it's gonna be real big. This is gonna be a big film." Da, 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 da. And then at the time, you didn't know if it was, it's gonna go to Netflix, gonna go to Hulu, gonna go to the theaters. You don't know where it's gonna go. But she just was telling me, and I was just like, okay, well, when's the date? And she was telling me about the date, and it was a weekday, and I was like, what day? I was like, oh, I have a mandatory training at my job. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that. And then she was like, well, if you can't make it, I'm gonna have to find someone else. I was like, well, if you have to find someone else, I understand. So here I was, like, not really brushing it off, but I just was like not knowing how big it is gonna be. So I'm thinking I got training, mandatory training for my job, and ain't nothing I could do about that. And I guess I'm gonna miss my opportunity to be in a movie. Let me tell you how Allah worked. I was so, like, I was thinking about it, trying to figure out like what's gonna happen, when is it, how long you gotta be there, all that. How about Allah had it to where it was on a Friday that we were gonna be shooting, and it was after work, and the place we shooting at is around the corner from my job.
Wow.
It was
Wow.
like, so it was like I could get off of work and then just go right around the corner. I was there on time. I'm hardly ever on
Wow.
time. I'm CP, and I'm one of the people with women where you be like, Dad, you be showing up, you be in your car waiting, you be like, Dad, when's she coming? And then I be telling you, I'm coming, I'm coming.
I'm
So
5 minutes.
I was on time. I probably was early, but for the call time, and I showed up. But we had paperwork, there's contracts and stuff I had to sign. And at first, I wasn't sure if I wanted to sign the contracts and stuff too, because how you hear how people jerk you and different things. And I was like, I don't want to sign this. What if I don't? What if it says that, who knows? I'm signing my life away. But it was like, if I don't sign it, I don't go in the movie. So even though I don't have a lawyer of my own, I couldn't reference nobody really. I had to just be like, Bismillah, I'm about to, go, be in a movie. So I was, it was exciting. It was like 10 hours on set, to get that one little part that y'all see. It's us on set, it's makeup, it's wardrobe, it's a lot of waiting around, it's sipping tea, sipping coffee, trying to stay up, and then the food comes at like midnight. That's what they call lunch at midnight, and then it be all heavy. It's all this stuff and parmesan and cookies and brownies and all this stuff. And I had really needed coffee, but I didn't want to leave there and go home and can't go to sleep. But I was getting tired and restless because I've never did that before. I was like, how do people do this? They be on a set for hours and hours. Some of my sister friends was nodding off, falling asleep, because my girls, they was on set with me. And a few of them, I see them nodding off and sleeping on couches and stuff, just until when it's our turn, and whoop whoop. That's Fauzia, my friend. That's my other other supportive friend, Fauzia Muhammad. Shout out to her House of Gems. So yeah, so I was, when it was all over though, when you see it, when you finally see the film and you see you on Netflix and you see it got 98% Rotten Tomatoes and people talk about it, ranting and raving about it, everyone saying that, it's up for awards, Gotham Awards, this award, that award, who knows where it's gonna go, and everybody's talking about how good it was and they liked it, one of the best movies on Netflix, one of the best movies of 2020. That's when you be like, oh, okay, I guess my 10 hours on set was worth it.
Yeah.
Now, what happened was they told me, and this is how my girls and my friends and stuff, they loyal, because I was told that, they would get paid as extras and stuff, and this was how much they were gonna get paid. And then when they showed up, it was like, nah, you're not getting paid. They're not with the union, so then they're not with those what they call those things,
The
there's
SAG.
yeah, you're
SAG.
not
Uh-huh.
Sag.
so, and they mentioned it to me, but they really just was like, we here to support you. Like, we don't really care. Like, it would have been nice to get paid, but we don't really care about getting paid. We just kind of, we just here for you. So I was happy they was able to get some free meals, and, was having like having a good time and stuff like that. So, Allah is so merciful, because 2020 strong, ended strong. Y'all seen that October was, October was nice, and there's more coming. There's more. There's a great uh next week I should have another big announcement for y'all, well, for the world. But it's non-music related though, but it's definitely something that is is something legendary too. It's something to be proud of. People are telling me that they proud of me. They, the movie and the Vogue Arabia, but honestly, I don't. That makes me feel a little. I feel indifferent, because I'm like, dang, all the work I put in over the years. I've been representing as a hijabi, as a modest Muslima. I've been, I don't curse in my raps. You could play me around your grandmother. I've been trying to be a good role model for y'all children in the community. I do all this stuff I've been doing. I've been in the jails. I come and I do the performances for ease. I do fundraisers. I do free performances. I do half free. All this stuff. And you mean to tell me what I needed to do to get majority of y'all to be proud of me was go be in a movie and go end up in a magazine? Like, y'all not proud of nothing? I haven't done anything in
Well,
my
I think
career.
I think
No, but that before you say what you say, Bilal, like I appreciate that you just shared that, sis, because those are real feelings, right? And so we can't necessarily dismiss those real feelings. And so that's sort of a wake up call for the community to say, look, this is how sis been feeling, and you're right. For someone to highlight the movie and the Vogue Arabia, yes, those are magnificent things, but like you said, what you've been doing along the way has also been a self-sacrifice as well. And so for us as the community, we have to take a step back and say, we have to recognize what's been happening along the way as well. So Bilal, I know you wanted to make a point, but I just wanted to
Go ahead.
I just wanted to honor the sister's sentiments that she just shared with us, because that's real. That's real, and I don't want us to just kind of skip over it. You know what I mean? Because that was something that clearly was on her heart, and you do have to think about it in terms of like she said, her raps are clean, and we don't always have that from someone from our community. A lot of people sort of um walk that thin line and some people step over that line, and she was being conscious to stay within the bounds, and that is a self-sacrifice. Obviously we all do what we do to make sure that we're honorable as Muslims, but outside of her personal journey, her journey is also a communal journey, and I just didn't want to brush over that, because those are real feelings.
Yeah, what that brings to me real quick is in the business world they call it corporate responsibility, right? But we're talking about culture and entertainment, and so she's actually demonstrated like cultural responsibility. So you're right; it's a very key point. Go ahead, Bilal. Go ahead, get it off. Like, I know you're ready to go, man. You got the surprises, or where you want to take us,
No,
man?
I'm just. Well, we do have some surprises. We do want to get to the video in a moment, but I just want to share a little bit to the discussion and to the points that you brought up, misunderstood, and Marsha. I do agree. I second what you're saying, Marsha. I agree 100%. Um, it is again. I applaud. Well, excuse me. We here applaud. Your efforts and what you have done. So I'm saying over the years. If anything else, I think that the community, the Afro American Muslim community, reception towards you, um, if it's been good, bad, it's been 50-50, whatever the case may be. I think that's just reflective of not you personally, but I think it's just a reflective of the healing that needs to be done on a more communal setting, because it's not just you that get the short end of the stick. I mean, granted, there's probably other artists that have gotten the short end of the stick, and they have been interviewed here on this platform. Some of them who have expressed almost similar interests, almost similar critique as or concern, critique/concern that you have expressed. And again, I think it's a communal concern that requires a lot of healing, a lot of introspective work, and some reflection as to why that is. Why that is? Because there is a cause, there is a reason, there is a cause. There's a cause and effect to everything. So obviously, no one's going to just wake up and say, "Oh, well, I just hate such and such," unless you're this type of that person that just wakes up like that, which those people exist. But you're not going to wake up and say, "I hate such and such." There has to be a reason within the spirit, or within the spirit of such a mindset, to even perpetuate that. So again, on this platform, we applaud anything that is of good, and we applaud your work. So I'm saying, over the years that you have put in, because again, if it wasn't for your work, a lot of the artists that came after you wouldn't even have a platform that they even have right now, that they're enjoying, or that they're finding some type of leverage. And for Mona to even include you, or even recommend you, excuse me, even recommend you for the Vogue Arabia, that just shows her character. What I'm saying? That just shows who she is, as someone that is genuine, sincere, how spiritually. That they feel as though, well, if it wasn't for Misunderstood, there won't be no Mona hater. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. What I'm saying? And for hip hop, it start in our community. A lot of artists overseas, internationally, it wouldn't be for them either.
Right.
So I just want to put that into perspective, that you trailblazed a path at a time, like we spoke before. You had 9/11, you had all of these experience, all of these things happening. You trailblazed a path that was very risky and very dangerous, and a lot of people would have not have done it, because they just had they was scared, and maybe didn't have the guts to do it, or whatever the case may be, but you stood steadfast in that. And, for that, you deserve your flowers now versus later. That's what I have to say on that.
I like flowers too. I like flowers. I like tulips. I like roses. I like daffodils,
That's right.
sunflowers.
Let them
Yeah.
know,
So,
sis.
and there's more to me than just the music.
Absolutely.
I do public speaking
The,
during
dom- the domestic
during
violence.
October,
Yeah,
I was with
domestic
Launch
violence.
Good talking about
Hmm.
domestic violence on 2 different occasions. I was with the Grounds World Project in September, talk about September 11th.
Hmm.
I also just recently was once again having a conversation on the same platform as Imam I think it's Khalid Latif, and
Yeah, yeah.
talking about racism, COVID and racism. So I
Hmm.
do a lot of advocating, or at least I try to public speaking when I can. I'm not the most eloquent, but at least I think the people who book me when they want me to speak, they know that I'm going to keep it real, and they know that it's misunderstood. Please don't expect a cookie cutter, but they still ask me to be a part of that. I believe that we have a responsibility to the
Hmm.
community and to helping the humanity. So another part of me is I like to give back and do volunteer work when I can. Um, yeah, I do that. I do a lot. I do some volunteer work when I could. So I was most recently just giving out some turkeys
Hmm.
on Sunday. And I know Muslims really wouldn't agree with that. Some of them I would feel, I've seen a few things that made me feel bad about what I did, because Muslims have a tendency to do that sometimes with their wording, like what would the prophet do and what would this person do. But you know what we need to do more as a people, we need to be helping our neighbors, and we need to be helping the less fortunate. And
That's
it's not like
right.
I had to go personally with my own money to buy turkeys for a holiday that some other people are celebrating. No, all I had to do was show up and be a person whom to give people a smile and hand them a bag. So I don't see what's so wrong about that. Hopefully, I think it was a good thing to do, and that's why I did it. You know.
Yeah, I wouldn't even put too much thought into that.
For
Since
real.
then, that's
For
just not.
real.
That's
Cause
just
you
not
see you
like,
see my face over here like, girl, bye.
right.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
all that is. That's what I'm saying.
That's what we need to do. We need to, and there's people in our community that need stuff too. And some of the ideas that the non-Muslims have, we could really learn and replicate in that. So they have certain places where it's just refrigerators, and people could come by and just open the refrigerators up and take the things that they
Oh,
need.
Oh
the
yeah.
community refrigerator, the community
Yeah, we
fridge.
have
You
one
talking
here
about?
too.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
yeah.
see enough of those in Muslim communities, the same way we don't see enough
It,
pantries and things like that. We don't have a burial fund that's a real solid one, because most people have to still do a launch good or GoFundMe if somebody passes, or raise the
hmm.
money. Like, we don't have certain things. So we really should be trying our best to give when we can, help out people when we can, because we just never know when we're going to be in the same situation. Alhamdulillah, I'm not in need of food right now, and I don't need a turkey and stuff like that, but I never know if I will be, and I would want people to help me, so
Exactly.
Exactly. So I think we're ready. I think we're ready for the main attraction. I think
Okay.
we're ready for the
Woo!
main attraction.
Look,
The video
Marsha that
premiere.
hype. Yo, Dean,
The
you
vi-
was quiet
the
today,
video premiere.
Dean.
The video
I
premiere.
got a lot of noise going over here. I don't know if y'all
Or
want to hear
Dean
what we got
came,
going on.
Dean came and showed up
He got
with
dressed for you. He
what?
got dressed for you,
Look,
sis.
he came showing up with his Halloween suit and tie. Okay, and that's the best. Look, that's the best he gonna do for us.
That's the
But
thing.
he's not.
I got the
No,
whole
He
He
squad
got the
has
over
no.
babies
there.
over there.
Hey,
He got the
Got the
babies
children.
whole
over there.
squad
Salam
over
alaikum to
there.
the lovely children. But he wasn't gonna. He wasn't. He said today he not doing no interviewing. He just
no,
gonna.
no,
Nah, we
He
no,
just
good.
gonna look sharp.
no,
He got dressed for you,
no,
sis.
no, no. But no, our brother is here. He's helping to manage the tech behind the scenes,
Oh,
And with
okay.
that,
Hey,
and with that,
hey.
and with that being said, he will be the one to press this button for this
Oh, he
video
will.
premiere.
Let's get
Yes,
it.
right.
So
He'll
for
be
the
the one to
world, for
press.
everybody in the world, I just want you all to know right now, as real as they come, is being premiered here first on New Freedom Exchange. I didn't even upload it to my YouTube channel, The Real Misunderstood, yet. I didn't. So it's exclusive right now for here. I
Yes.
like to thank you all who tuned in. I like to thank New Freedom Exchange for always like supporting. Always, Bilal is always definitely. I think he our representative, so he always be like, "Yo, misunderstood." I really appreciate that. Everyone who supported the record so far, I appreciate you all. If you haven't, please share. Please download. Support positivity. Support good messages. Support good music. Support creativity. It's directed by Haji Hassan,
So,
beat
yep.
produced by Search for Noor. And if y'all hear the song, y'all can even hear Haji on the song. He's on the ad
Yeah, I
libs.
heard
He in
him.
the
I
back.
heard him.
He in the back. Look, he in the back like Puffy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I heard him.
here we go.
I'm
We'll
gonna
be
give them
right
30
back.
seconds. Come on, y'all gotta come
Oh,
on. I'm gonna give y'all
oh,
30 seconds
okay.
to get your people to come on around the table. I see a couple people
Yes. Everybody
got
come
back
to the
on.
screen.
Once the
Everybody
30
come to the
seconds is going
screen.
down, we going live. Y'all got 30
We'll
seconds
be right
now.
back.
Praying hard, God unite us. Praying to be in the ranks of the righteous. Hypocrites, they don't like us. They just trying to fight and smite us. Times like this, I shine the brightest. Low key, and cold funding. I've been eating so good lately. I think I caught the itis. Praying to be in a good space. Spiritually, financially, mentally. Praying for good health for all y'all. Positive energy. To be present in the moment. Strong against my opponents. No longer ring, I'm open. Asking God fix me, I'm broken. He says, brother, you got to walk them up the stairs. He comes second to he says, brother, you got to walk them up the stairs. He comes second to he says, sister, you got to walk them up the stairs. He comes second to he says, sister, you got to walk them up the stairs. He comes second to I'm saying worship one God alone. People busy worshiping phones, Facebook, Instagram, Cash App, Venmo. It's been a rough road, it's not the end though. It's gonna work out like the gym, yo. Life can be complex sometimes, and sometimes it can be simple. With open doors or window. Read the holy book, get the info. Say I love you, say info. Lose or win, but you win, no. God over everything, it's not a phase. Widespread killing in the last days. Praise slave, that's a new way. We're trying to go people to that praise. Brother, you got to walk them up the stairs. He comes second to he says, brother, you got to walk them up the stairs. He comes second to he says, sister, you got to walk them up the stairs. He comes second to he says, sister, you got to walk them up the stairs. He comes second to
Oh man, we're back. Oh man, what
So
y'all
now,
think?
now
What y'all
it's time to
think?
get y'all thoughts, y'all honest thoughts.
Yep. What
So
y'all
I
think? What's
like it. I like it.
oh,
I definitely think it's different from what I'm used to hearing from you. So that is definitely clear. And I can see how you were talking about that earlier, and people were sort of like maybe taken aback because it was just like, oh, I'm not used to hearing that from her. But I love that, like, you get to express all of you, right? Because, like you said earlier, like, what you've normally been doing, that's a part of you, but that's a part of you, as we said, right? So you get to express other pieces of you, and I definitely feel like, we need that kind of inspiration too. So I like it. I was like,
Thank you, Fatima. Sister Fatima is responsible for getting me the stylist who styled me. Fatima
dope,
Muhammad.
hold
It
on,
was like
so dope,
her recommendation. I
hold on,
appreciate that so much.
so dope. I love
For that,
that blue trench. I
hold on.
love the blue trench.
Shout out to these ladies right here. Shout out to all the ladies
Yes,
right here. Shout
Yeah,
out to all these ladies, man.
those two that are together, they're the stylist, and then the other lady on the other side, she's
the
the
makeup artist.
yes. As y'all can see, she got
Yeah.
a lot of stuff on her belt.
Yes, I love that jacket. That jacket is dope.
Yeah,
No, no,
royalty. Purple is my color.
no. It
Yes,
looked
yes.
great on you. It looked really great on you. It's aesthetically, it was aesthetically pleasing to the eye. The video was aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So shout out to Haji. Shout out to the makeup artist. Shout out to the stylists. So all of that was great. I thought the song was good. I mean, I thought everything meshed. For me, I thought everything meshed. It's definitely different from what I can see what people would say is different from what they used to be hearing from you. But so what? I mean, I didn't have a
Right,
problem
like
with
every
it.
song, right? Because I
Yeah,
mean, when we think about albums, every song doesn't have the same vibe, right?
right.
Right.
Everything is not like, you got some songs that are soft, you got some songs that are love songs, you got some songs
Yeah,
that
I
are
mean,
just real street. Like, it's variety, and I say, don't let anybody peg you into a box. Like, I'm so against that kind of thing anyway. So if it feels good to you, sis, do it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
yeah. So
Yeah.
shout out to Search for Noor on the beat. The beat was good too.
Yes.
So shout
She's
out to Search
also
for Noor.
Search for Noah's also on the hook. She wrote the hook.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, double, triple
Listen,
whammy, man.
yeah,
This
when
sister
we
does it all.
listen, the women was really coming through. Like it was like, you see how we getting it, girl power, collaboration over competition. See how we got the women. And look, if y'all seen the artwork,
Mm.
Bilal, could you pull up the artwork for the single artwork?
Let's see we have to
Where
have
the
the
one that doesn't
chamber.
show my face is mostly the hat, and it
Oh
and
yeah, we'll
it
pull that up. Let me send that over. Hold on, we don't have that in the
because what
chamber. We
I
have the
was going to say was
chamber.
in the
Hold on.
background of that,
Mm-hmm.
there's some
Hold
art
on.
in there, and that
Oh,
art is
that's from Imani Bilal. Imani
Imani
Bilal.
Bilal,
Shout out to Imani
fingerprints of
Bilal from
Ruth.
that. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
she's her artwork is used in a cover that she gave
Hold on,
permission
hold on. We're
for.
about we're
So
about to
it's
we're
fun.
about to we're about to pull it up in a
Some
minute
people
here.
have
Give me 1 second.
somebody had mistaken it for clouds. They were like, I was trying to get some I was looking into getting some movement done to it art, and they were like, oh, I can make the clouds move, and I'm like, those are not clouds.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Sorry,
we're about
bro.
to bring it up.
You
Yeah, we're about to
confused.
bring it up. We're gonna load that up into the chamber. Our engineer's gonna load that up in the chamber. We're gonna bring that up. No, because the concept art is dope, and it goes well with that purple outfit you got on. That purple outfit is fire, man. The hat, the coat. I mean, it's just fire, man. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like I said, it's aesthetically pleasing to the eye, man. So,
The hats,
you
I
know,
love the hats.
yeah, the hats. Shout out to the stylists, man. I mean, like this was really good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did everyone else thoughts? Let me see. What was the comments like? Let's bring. Oh, here we go. There it
Um,
is. There it is. So that's the
yeah,
concept art from Imani Bilal. That's the art
yeah.
right
And
there.
that's her in the back, and infused. If you see, it's
Hmm.
infused with me, like I'm
Yes,
a part of part of the.
yes.
that is super dope. Let's see.
Yeah, I like how you did that also with the Arabic infused with your
Yes,
name. That was
yes,
fire. You know what
yes,
I mean? We seen you,
yes,
we
yes.
seen you. And it's definitely a headbanger. You got to put the big headphones on Just take it down, and this joint
Right.
is rocking. So
Pull up some of
definitely
them
so nice you're gonna play it
comments.
Oh,
twice.
Sister
Thank
Suwad
Sister
said it was
Wild
you.
said,
awesome.
awesome.
Thank
Mhm.
you to Sister Suwa, who's always been a supporter of
Came
mine
together so
too.
wonderfully.
One of the legends.
Kimberly Kalima's songstress says it knocks, and you can blast it in front of your grandma. Visuals are one
Exactly, the
million.
head rocker.
Hashtag smooth. Oh, shout out to Sister Kimberly songstress.
Hey, Kimberly. That's my other
And I guess
supporter.
Anton Martin
Man,
says
Anton, that's
says
my
he likes it. He
bestie.
likes it. Imam, the
Hey,
Imam,
Anton.
the
Don't
Imam.
y'all forget to go and download it, stream it,
That's
purchase
right.
it.
Yes, please,
Show me
please,
some love.
please.
Your money
Screenshot,
where your
tag me.
mouth is.
Come on, Antar. Come on to put some money where your mouth is, Antar. Yeah, seen. I know you got some cash in your pockets. I'm start calling you some of your
Right.
beloveds on out, man. Yes, I'm
Uh,
saying,
Right.
you know, put
you
some
man,
money.
Anton, that's my bestie. You gotta talk nice about him. My
Yo,
bestie.
Yeah,
it's
so
all
I'm
fun. It's all
excited.
fun. It's all love. It's all love on this platform. But so as we close, I mean, we're excited. I mean, we're
I'm
very
excited.
excited. We're excited. So yeah, Antar said we got you, sis. So them newer coins are gonna come through, man. Coins
He
from
said a newer coin.
the newer coins are gonna come through, man. And just know. So
Yes.
yeah, so we're excited for you, sis, and we're looking forward
Yes,
to
keep doing it. Keep doing it.
your next project. I mean, your next album or your next whatever announcement that you have. You know,
Yeah,
we'll love.
I gotta,
Mm.
I got another video that's lined up really nice, really dope.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah. It's
Oh.
just look, I had to decide which one to put first. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
is this coming first or the other thing coming first? But I got something else in the vault just sitting
Oh,
there
in the
waiting to
chamber.
collect.
In the
Huh? Yeah, I got
chamber.
some.
In the
Yeah, I got
chamber.
one in the chain and one in the chamber.
One in the
No,
chamber.
listen, I don't know what COVID had
Right.
for us, so I'm like, hey, you got to make sure that you could still try to push your brand. And shout out to D with the fresh cut.
This guy. No,
Y'all is
he's.
so funny. Y'all be having so much fun up here.
Well, that's what we
Here
try
go
to
my
do.
barber.
Make
Here
our
go
life.
my barber right here.
Oh,
That's
this
my
the
barber
barber.
right here.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is the
shout.
barber, young barber.
Shout out to the barber.
Yes.
Yeah, so
That's my
so
Come
in
on, get
BJ.
out of
here
here.
we got more coming, and
Yeah, more coming.
hopefully in 2021
More.
you all will get some y'all get some collaborations too. I don't really do that often, but let's see
Uh-huh.
what 2021 comes. I have a collaboration coming with I Killed an MC from Jurassic 5. We did a song.
Oh, that's major. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it's
major.
very and it's good. It's good. So that's already done. So it's really
Done, done.
it's just about doing a visual for it. That's all we need. We need to do a visual, we need a video.
Oh
But
man, the sister's
yeah,
hooking up with
so
the legends.
I
Hooking up with the
am,
legends, man.
and I'm behind the scenes talking to other legends, trying to see what's good. We're trying
Oh,
to,
as you should. As
make
you
it
should.
happen. Look, we always think
Hmm?
we got enough time so we could always delay things, anything, but we not promised nothing. We not promised the next day, week, year. So while we always think, oh yeah, I could collab with them people, yeah, I'll go to school, yeah, I'm gonna write my grant, yeah, I'm gonna do my book, yeah, I'm gonna be working on expanding my pie business, yeah, we always think we got time to do stuff. And I, as an artist, I take my time for granted. A lot of times I drag my feet, I procrastinate. I work when I feel like working. And I always think it's because I got the time, but time is really running out for us beloveds. We running out.
Time is really running out for us, beloved.
We can't act like a law owe us that. He don't owe us anything. So
Nope.
Right.
it's really up to me to really just be trying to make the best of it and try to be as productive and progressive as I can with the little bit of time that I have. It's time to pick it up a notch. It's been kind of slow for a while. It needs to move along.
Yeah, well, you gotta run your own race. And when you run your own race, what I'm saying, you allow yourself to run your own race, and not run your race based upon someone else telling you how to run your race.
Right.
Unless
It's you
unless
against
unless
you.
unless they're generally supporters, unless they're supporters and like really people who care about you, then yes, we'll make exceptions for that. But you run your own race. I just think that everything happens in due time. And I know it goes back to what you were saying before about your critiques about you not getting the support early on in your career and why now. I just think I want to put it into context that yeah, I'm not going to say it wasn't meant for you then, but like Allah, the Creator, has always it works. He constantly is working for us. Yes, he's constantly working for us as long as we be consistent and persistent in what we need to be doing. Yes, I'm saying
Right.
how we roll. If we roll with sincere intentions and we're faithful servants, he'll put it on the table for you. And now it's up to you if you can handle it. Yes, I'm saying at that point, if you pray for it and then you get it, it's up to you to take it and run with it. Just like the manna and quail. When the manna had to be brought in, when the manna and quail fell down, when the manna was presented, if you didn't get outside your house before it melted, that was it. You missed an opportunity. That's what I'm saying. If you can catch the quail bird with that bow and arrow, and the quail is fast. If you didn't catch it, you may not get you may not get another shot if you don't have enough arrows. So it's like I think that this is definitely a great time for you. This is going to be a great year, end of the year, going into 2021, and we look forward to again being in the driver's seat with you. Yes, I'm saying, and being there to do what we can to support you and to support what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I want to get the support from you all. I don't want people to be I don't want people to be tired of seeing me though on y'all platform. Like, yo, they got
No, no, come
misunderstood
on, come
again.
on, come
They
on,
were like
no, come on, come
misunderstood
on.
again.
Oh, we
No,
about to have a show.
No.
We about to have a show.
oh,
Hold on. We about to have a featured
oh yeah, yeah.
show.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, we
You know
about
what
to
I mean?
have a featured show, new segment. No, sister, we always pulling in new people, so it's like, and we're gonna have a couple other new segments. So you won't be just seeing us on this platform. There'll be new segments from new people coming. And don't forget, we always we always tell our guests that this platform is theirs. So as many times you come, as many times as you pull up. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. She's
you
supposed
know,
to be here.
you're
So
supposed to be here. This platform is yours. So it's like we want to keep that atmosphere and keep that going. So don't feel bad, because even with those other people, they know where to find us. What I'm saying? We know where to find them. So it's like it's mi casa su casa. For those who want to be in the house, they can come in the house. And that's how it is, man. That's how it be, man. Mr. Marsha, you have any closing remarks?
no,
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just about to say, before you asked about the closing remarks, I was just going to say, make sure you come with that positivity, because that's what we about.
Oh yes, of
Now,
course, of course, of course, of
now,
course.
in terms of closing remarks, Misunderstood. Thank you for being with us today. I put all your work. I remember like being in the living room with my babies, bumping to all your music. So I just wanted to say that I honor your sacrifice with your artistry. I thank you for what you do for us, because it is a gift to the community. You could be, because you are talented, you could have chosen to go into the mainstream with that and do something very different with it, but you chose to keep it right where it is. And although other people get to enjoy you as well, like the community understands what you rap about. And so and to our listening audience, I just want to say, we have a responsibility to artists in our community to support and to uplift and to encourage. So let's take that responsibility on. We talk all the time about our children being exposed to things that aren't halal, or are just way left. I know you all were talking about the WAP. Y'all were talking about the WAP, and I didn't even know what the heck the WAP was. I'm sorry. That's my little 40-year-old self. I didn't know what it was today. But today I was in the car with my assistant, and the song came on, and she like paused, and she was like, do you know this? And I was like, no. I said, is this the WAP? And she was like, yes. I started listening to it, and I was like, oh wait, like I remember being younger and singing songs that weren't appropriate that I listen to now, and I'm like, oh, I was singing that. So I just know that like our babies are singing that stuff now too. And yeah, exactly. Like I listen to certain things now, and I'm like, wait, I was singing that. Like, why mama didn't say nothing? but our babies are listening to that stuff. So for all of us who have those complaints or have those concerns, we do have artists out here who are painting a whole nother picture. and painting a beautiful picture. So let's support it. So those are my
Right.
closing remarks.
Thank you all. Thank you so much for lifting me up, for encouraging me, for supporting me whenever, you know, I'm just, I'm grateful. I'm sometimes I might not show it all the time, or it might not seem the way that, seem like it is, but I am grateful. I don't think there's not one person walking the earth who doesn't like to hear good things about them, or who doesn't like to be complimented, or who wouldn't want to feel like love, wanting to feel love and acceptance and, appreciation and whatever. And especially when it comes to this art form, respect, have your artwork be respected by people, be received well. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Are y'all there?
No, we're there. We're here. We're here. We're
Y'all
here.
know that I was like, I was
No,
giving my
we're here.
acceptance
No,
speech.
I'm just
Thank
taking.
you.
We're taking it all in, sister. We're taking it all in, as you should. This is your moment. Take it all in. Netflix. Okay, let's run it down. 40-year-old Virgin is on
Netflix.
Netflix right now. So if you haven't watched it yet, go ahead and go watch it tonight or
If
over the
you want
weekend.
this, you got to order the Vogue October edition.
Okay, for those who want the Vogue, go to what Vogue is it? Saudi Arabia. What is it?
Listen,
how do
listen,
people buy it?
listen, we're gonna have to right now. We can't even give you that because it was a struggle for me to get my copy. Okay,
Oh, they
I said Google
it's
it.
yeah, Google it.
overseas
Yeah,
stuff.
Google it.
So
Yeah,
Lordy,
Google
Mr.
it.
Lord.
Google it. Saudi Arabia, Vogue. Look for Misunderstood. You probably just type in Misunderstood Saudi Arabia Vogue on Google. It
Vogue
should come up.
Arabia.
Yeah, Vogue Arabia. Excuse me, Vogue Arabia. Type it in on Google. Misunderstood Vogue Arabia or Black Muslim female artist Vogue Arabia. It should come up. What else? Misunderstood got the new joint, As Real as They Come. Video premiere tonight. As you have seen it, we're going to close out with the video again on the way out. If you haven't, go on to Bandcamp yet, go on to Bandcamp. Let's put our coins where our mouths are. You know what I'm saying? We talk a good game. You know what I'm saying? We have a good game. You know what I'm saying? We talk about where we need to be, where we need to go. Obviously, we need to support our independent artists. They need our support. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you have to spend, please spend in the cause of supporting good art, so the sister can continue to make good art. So you gotta pay for studio time. Studio time is not free. Producers are not free. You gotta pay them too. There's certainly the stylists and certainly the fashion people make up the what they call it, MUAs, the MUAs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What they
thank
call
you.
it? What they call
Bilal
you
about
know,
to get loose.
Preach, Bilal. Preach.
He
they're
got the
not free.
acronym and everything.
They're not free. They're not free. Please. So come on, support the sister. Share this stream, and when it's on YouTube, run it up. Run it up. Share it. Share. And we're happy for the sister. Well, I'm sure you all are happy for the sister. And like I said, this platform is open for you. Misunderstood. We're gonna try to get on our sister, the producer of this beat. We're gonna try to reach out to her. I would like to bring her on this platform as well, to highlight her and her work. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my first time even hearing about the sister. You know what I'm saying? And her talent. So we definitely would like to bring her on. And before we do leave, I do want to say express our condolences. I know we did not, as a platform, to our brother Haji Hassan, who lost his brother to gun violence down in Atlanta, Georgia. Inna Lillahi wa Rajiun. May Allah forgive his sins and certainly grant him a high station in Jannatul Firdaus in paradise. He definitely was well known in the not just here in America, but in Senegal and across the world for all of his humanitarian work. So we ask the Creator to have mercy on his soul and certainly bring those who were involved in this injustice, to bring them swiftly to justice. Ameen. Allahumma ameen. Just wanted to say that because I know we didn't get a chance to express that. But Brother Dean, do you have any closing remarks, announcements?
I don't know if I should bring out I got the matching clown hat too with the
You got the hat with the shirt.
I got the whole shebang. The lady saw my socks and she was like, I got the match. Not gonna show the socks. The avocado. Nah, but we appreciate you always for coming on the platform, blessing us and giving us your insights, giving us your creativity, allowing us to showcase you. because showcasing you showcase us. Bilal had this real serious thing about culture that we discussed earlier. I don't know if he wants to share that a little bit before we leave. If not, we probably do it on our next. We have probably our next show. We talk about that culture piece, the importance of culture, not just in our consciousness, not just in our look and our demeanor, but in like how we situate it as a people. Like it's all intertwined. And so as you've been a model in the hip hop and presenting Al Islam and keeping that mannerism before the public as well as in private, it's a blessing to see. And so I'm gonna give you your roses, tulip roses, while you're here. Bam.
Oh yeah. So tulips look beautiful, by the way.
I cut them.
Wait a minute. For those who for those who are tuned in, send us just the actual roses, man. You know, if y'all is tuned in, send us some edible arrangements, some candy or something. You know, so I'm saying, you know, show the sister some love. I mean, come on, man. You know, the flowers is cool, but show the sister some actual flowers, man. Oh, one more thing, we forgot. We forgot.
Look, Bilal is about to be one of my favorite brothers. Okay. So listen, don't get him to talking now. He's saying the edible arrangements.
The edible arrangements. Go ahead.
Yes. Strawberries dipped in chocolate. Yes. Anybody interested in showing Misunderstood any love? My Cash App is my name, Tavasha S. You know, Kadala sign Tavasha S, TAVASHAS. And my P.O. Box is P.O. Box 449, New York 10029. So if anybody want to email me anything or I'm here for it. Yeah, let's share. Look, the black dollar. Let's share the wealth. All of that kindness. All of that. What you put out gonna come back to you and tenfold. Yeah, all of that. Hold
on, before we let you go.
Bilal started it, so I'm
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Rightfully so. But one more thing, sister. We forgot. Hold on. Can we bring this up? Yeah. Whew. Tell the people about that. Wow. Is this going to be streamed online? How can we? Can we get the exclusive?
It's an in-person. But right now, it's an in-person battle that's taking place. I'm not sure how many people they're gonna let come, but you all are. For people who are not present there, I'm assuming they just have to wait for the battle to drop on YouTube.
So we'll play that on here whenever it drops. When is it? Is it in DC?
December 12th.
Is it DC? Is it
December 12th.
Is it DC? Where is it?
No, it should be out here in New York.
Oh man.
The battle should be in New York. I already, I'm still, still waiting for a lot of details from the Battle League owners, but I'm interested in that battle because from my understanding, the girl, my opponent is Muslim, which I didn't know when I took the battle.
Let's put it back up. She's Muslim, sister? Oh man.
Yeah, the weird thing about it is because how I seen it was she went on her page she put one hijab icon and then she put verses and then she put another hijab icon. And then someone came in the comments and they were like, oh, two Muslimas, this is gonna, and I'm like, and I turned down a battle in the past with another Muslim battle rapper, because, Tony Trump was saying it wasn't a good look, like for Muslims, like for us to be battling. Like he felt like we should not battle each other. We should.
Wait, hold on. What do you think? What do you think about it?
Well, I felt like by the time I already found out whatever I found out, she already put the flyer up. Not me, not the league owner, the girl I'm battling. She hyped. So she already put the flyer out. Once you already put it out, now I feel like, I can't back out because people are gonna say X, Y, and Z. But I think that is whack. That Muslimas, instead of like getting together to work together, like instead of someone teaming up with me and then we do like a 2-on-2 battle with two other women who are not of our faith, instead of doing that, I feel like everybody's just trying to knock me off. They see I'm in a little movie, they see me doing my thing, they see me with my battles, and I'm probably, they like, let me see how we could get rid of her, or let me see how I could get some shine by saying, I battled or I beat Misunderstood. Like, I don't get it. Like, my whole thing was, had I known she was the same faith as me, I wouldn't have took it, because that's not really, I don't get kicks off. Like, That's like, I don't get kicks off of that. Like, we really should be. We should be sticking together because it's not a lot of us anyway. But what happens
Nope.
is in a battle rap arena, I'm the only hijabi. So people already
Mm-hmm.
know that I'm rapping and they know I battle because I make it known when I show up to events. I show up and I have my full garb on and I have hijab on and stuff and different things. But there's a few other Muslims that, or I think I'm being told they're Muslim battle rappers, and none of them wear the garb and stuff. So I guess people just, and it's like whatever. But yeah, the battle is coming. She should be very nervous because
Okay, you heard it first. You heard it first. She said, "There's a warning
she
to the
should
sister. Very nervous."
she should be very nervous because I know people think I'm an easy cake walk in the park. I don't know what they thought or what
No,
they
you're
could
not.
have seen, but what they probably don't know is that I was the first female battle champion in my college. I'm new to battle rap in this arena that they
Sure.
have or through these leagues and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was going to BMCC, I was the first female battle champion. I used to rap in the streets of Brooklyn with Papoose. We used to go from hood to hood, project to project,
And
beating up, battling other
and
people
Papa's,
and winning.
yeah, and
So,
Papa's no joke. Papa's no
so
joke.
my whole thing was I have receipts. Like this is this is the work I put in, but people don't really, I'm not respected in their battle arena because I'm considered, I'm nobody to be checking for because they don't consider me to be a problem or to be hard or to be, I don't know. I guess I look easy to be or whatever. I don't know what the situation is, but all I'm saying is, um, I already know that she gonna bully me. I already know that she gonna be in my face, and I'm okay. So I'm already got to be prepared to get for somebody to be trying to bully me in my face. So okay, we already, now that we getting that out the way.
Right. Are
But
you finished?
right, are you finished or are you done? Like,
Right.
so I'm used to that, but I will have to take a step back and analyze, like, do I want to be in the battle rap arena? Because is it
Mm.
really worth it that I'm putting myself in position to be disrespected? Is it really worth it that I'm putting myself in
Mm.
position to have our way of life, which our religion, which I
Mm.
love, to be disrespected by people? Because the people that are battling me, they're not gonna really be able to say much of nothing. I'm not
Mm.
these battle rap girls who are sleeping around with all the battle rappers, so you can't
You
say
can't
that.
say that.
Cause
Right.
a lot of them, they be able to go there because a
Mm.
lot of battle rap girls, they sleep around and stuff like that. So you can't really say that. I'm not the battle rap girl who got in a fight with one of them and got beat up. Nobody beat me up. So y'all can't say that. Like, so they're gonna come for our religion, and I gotta start asking myself every time I battle somebody, is it gonna be worth it? That they're gonna do that. And I feel like because this person is already supposed to be the same faith as me, and they're taking the battle and they're approaching it in a manner, the way they're approaching it, because I read something where they said, "Oh, this is no pork, this is all beef," and and I'm going. So they approaching it
Oh
the way they're
man.
approaching it. I won't be surprised that she's gonna she's coming
Go
to
there too.
disrespect them.
She'll go there
Yeah,
too.
that you willing to go there too. It's anything for a win. I heard maybe, you know, um. So we'll see. We'll see. December 12th. The one thing is for sure though is I don't. Oh, sometimes it's good to play the master of deception role. So when they sleep on you, give them advantage of tip. Right. So I just be like, I don't do all the trolling. I don't do that. Like, I'm not gonna be trolling. Like, I'm not gonna be tell somebody to record me carrying trash bags
Mm.
to the sanitation and say, look, y'all, this is so and so. We taking her out. Like, I don't be doing the trolling stuff. I just show up and do what I do. But I never want to pick on people, and I really don't like to do all that talking, too much of that talking and stuff. Because my whole thing is, what if I don't win and I did all this
Right.
talking and all this trolling, and then you come up there and you take an L? Then it's even more embarrassing because people say, "Oh, all that stuff you was talking," you
Right.
know. So it's like, nah, stay humble and you know. But what I'm really happy about though
Mm-hmm.
is that apparently my battle flyer had gotten more likes than my single flyer, so people really more excited about the battle than they are about my new single. At least they're excited about something, so I look at the positive side. They like seeing me battle. Obviously that's what that meant to me.
They
They like
like
seeing me
they
battle,
like
because I
beef.
was like, yeah, it was like 2 hours and I was over 100 likes already, and I said, hold up,
Crazy,
y'all people, I got a new single.
crazy,
Let the feelings they come, brother. You
crazy,
got
man.
the one. It's done. I'm like,
That's
yo, come
crazy.
on. I'm saying worship one God alone, but people busy worshiping phones, Facebook,
Right.
Instagram. And y'all know that's the truth, though. Right now, the way we
Yes.
are, so many of us, we're connected to
Glued
our
in.
phones, but
Glued
we're
in.
not connected to the Lord of the worlds the way we are to our phones. Our phones really is a distraction in a lot of cases, and it'll take us, like, if you ever tried to scroll through a timeline, you ever been stuck for 30 minutes sporting, just scrolling, and you wondering when it's going to say that you reached the end, and it don't end. It's like never ending. You still scrolling, hoping they're going to say you caught up, but you're not caught up, but you still. So it takes us away. We have all, every time you turn around, it's a new app, it's a
Mm-hmm.
new program. So it's like TikTok is here now. I don't even have a TikTok account, and I'm scared because I'm like, oh, that's another something I got to create for, or another something. So these apps, these PS5, the Xbox, the virtual headphone, whatever you want,
It's deep
all this
into it.
stuff,
Dean, Dean, wake up
it
now.
take us away from, it take us away from our worship.
Yep.
And I like to have fun. I like to have fun. Hopefully within these next few days, when I get together with my family, we're gonna play
Mm-hmm.
some spades, and hopefully I'm gonna whoop somebody's butt and stuff, and everything. So I like to have fun too. We're gonna probably sit, watch some movies and everything. But what I'm saying is, the fact remains though, even though we like those things, it definitely is a distraction in a lot of cases, and it be some, for some people it could become it could become a worship, because if you really on all that all the time, and you just focused on Facebook, and what's going on with this gossip, or this person's status, or what's happening here and all that. So it's a lot. So I know I was talking some real stuff. That's why, and the truth is the truth. The most focused I ever was when I went to Umrah, because it was less
Mm-hmm.
distraction. Even though they have Wi-Fi over there and I had the phone, but still it was less distraction. You wanna know why? Because I'm not going to tune into my phone like that when I know that I'm here in a in
With a
a
purpose.
holy place, yeah, with a purpose, to a place that I probably won't come again, or won't, that you can't see every day like you could see your apps on your phone. So I was really tuned in more when I was over there, and now that we here, the children at home on remote learning be tuned into whatever they be tuned into, and I'm sure they be cutting their cameras off, tuning their teachers out. Hey, so imagine when the prayers come in and we stuck, you know, um, just trying to pay attention to whatever we was paying attention to. It's football season. Pack not the Packers, the Patriots. One of them things was playing, because I don't like football, but one of them people was playing. People caught up in all that stuff. So, but one thing, my my favorite part
Mm-hmm.
of the record
Mm-hmm.
is when I said, um, God over everything. That's not a phase. Widespread killing. We in the last days. Pray and slay. That's the new wave. Or drown like Noah people if you that brave, right? So, that situation that happened with Haji Hassan's brother.
Mm-hmm.
That's in certain places like Philly. That's a every week, every day type of thing. So it's ongoing. But we're definitely in the last days when the killing is rampant, like how it is at this rate, whether it's by the hands of police
Mm-hmm.
or wherever it's at, like if it's where it's at. And even when you look at what's happening overseas, you look at places like Nigeria, or you look at what's happening in Somalia, or Burma, or whatever, or China. killing is killing. So I said what I said. Widespread killing. We're in the last days, and pray and slay. That's the new wave. So meaning like basically, we stay prayed up, and at the same time the new way will be not just that you just be fly. Don't just be a fly dude with swag and true religion jeans, but no real true religion. So that's why I said pray and slay. Like, oh, you want to look good, as a girl. Oh, you want a Birkin bag? Okay, well, I hope you make 5 prayers on time and wear your Birkin. We hope that you being chased and you wear Birkin still. Like that. So pray and slay. That's the new way. And y'all like know people if you that brave. And at the end of the video, if y'all seen a hashtag justice for Dooley,
Yes.
his brother is selling T-shirts to try to up the reward money. So because what has been proven is that people like money. So sometimes people know things, and if when you up the money, then next thing you know, somebody feel like they want to, who knows something, want to say something, so that you could, apprehend or catch the killers or get to resolving the case. So it's like the more money you put up, the people start thinking about it, because somebody will probably give up one of their friends or their mans for the right amount of money. So the T-shirts is being sold. So if anybody paying attention that might be interested in supporting him, you get a T-shirt. And I just want to let y'all know that COVID is a real thing. My neighbor died. No, seriously, my neighbor's mom
No,
died from COVID. It's not a hoax. People
it's
be making
crazy.
up these fabricated stories about the whoever, the Illuminati, the whatever you want to make up. It's a real thing. People really, really are dying. Like I said, my next door neighbor's mom died from it and stuff. And my next door neighbor had it too. And he felt a sense of survivor's guilt, because he felt like he had gave it to his mom's, but he made it. He felt like he brought it home and he gave it to her. And then they was both in the hospital at the same time at different parts of the hospital. And then he found out, when he was feeling better, that his mom died. Because his family members came into his room and they were crying, and he's like, "I'm fine. Why y'all crying?" And it was just like, so I know it's a real thing. So just want to tell people, don't all the time believe everything you hear and say, "Yo, this is nothing. This is, conspiracy." It's like, if you value your life and you value the people around you, it's just simple thing. It's a mash, yo. It's not that difficult, It's 6 feet. That's not that difficult. It's don't be in these large crowds with a whole lot of people. It's, and of course you guys stay prayed up and keep your immune system strong. Take your sea moss or whatever, your vitamins, whatever. Eat your ginger and your turmeric, whatever, your garlic. But yeah, so I just wanted to give y'all that. I know I'm talking too much.
No.
Look, nobody ain't happy when they platform in a minute. I got a lot to say.
Get it out,
Get it
sis.
out.
Get it
Yeah,
out.
I'm talking to him today. Like I'm on a roll. That's why I need my own show then and my own
Well, come
platform.
on
That
on,
was
Let's
come
do
on in.
it.
We have it right
Let's
The
do
here. We
it.
have it
Tabasha
right here.
show.
so
Tabasha, right on
Do
New
it.
Freedom Exchange, right here.
right,
We can
right,
host
right,
you
right.
right here. I mean,
Yeah, so
we come in with new segments, and like I said, I just want to say that, yes, definitely, we pray for those who have been inflicted by a disease or the disease of any kind of the spirit, the mind, or the physical body. So I'm saying we ask the Creator to grant Shifa, the cure, to heal those who have been inflicted with any type of this disease, to bring them the cure. And also we have to be mindful and cognizant, and you exercise common sense, respect that we still citizens of this country, and that the rules are the rules. Yes, I'm saying, and we just have to abide by the rules. And as Muslims living in this country, I'm saying, we have no room to be silly and not to use common sense. We should utilize common sense, because our way of life is common sense. Our religion is common sense. This is what we do 24/7, 365 days of the year. Yes, I'm saying. So, to help preserve, to look out for your neighbor, check on your neighbors. That's also prophetic tradition. Check up on your neighbors, give back to the community, look out for the orphans, look out for those who have been orphaned, look out for those who've been widowed. What I'm saying? Just the basic necessities, and help to provide those necessities. That's why That's why this way of life is very comprehensive. It's a way of life that we live, all the time, and we strive to live that all the time. So I just want to make that known that we are living in a different world in terms of the pandemic, in terms of the economic crisis with the pandemic, and everyone's health is at risk. People have died, and people are dying. You know what I'm saying? And is this something that we have to be cognizant of, and we shouldn't go around making fun of anybody who's died from a disease, or making fun of the disease in itself. So just be mindful of those things. Message to myself, reminder to myself first, and reminder to you all, so to take that into consideration. Before we let everyone go, final announcements again. As real as they come, we're going to play on out as we leave. I know we said this before. We'll keep saying it again. Please support the sister. Go on bandcamp.com, and the link is in the comment section. Go purchase As Real As They Come, the single. And when it's on YouTube, please share it on YouTube, and also share this live stream as well. We have a couple other things in the chamber. Sister mentioned CMOS. We have CMOS actually for sale. If anyone is interested, we have organic CMOS. The purest of the pure. Don't let no one else tell you otherwise. CMOS from East Africa, Tanzania to be exact. We are partnering in a partnership with a beloved brother who's out there right now, and is harvesting the CMOS fresh and pure. You know what I'm saying? So organic CMOS, that's the link right there. Go check it out when you can. Also, let us not forget that we're providing daily content, striving to provide daily content. So we cannot forget about our Patreon link, NFX, patreon.com/NFX daily. For those who are looking to, we're looking for people to donate. Come into one of those tiers, and you get some perks with those tiers as well, and different things of the sort. So check it out, patreon.com/NFX daily. And lastly, we have the Bilalian Trust, which is the heritage project, the cultural heritage preservation project, to be exact, upon which we are striving to preserve and digitally archive a lot of the artifacts from the indigenous African American Muslim experience in this country and the world, to preserve, digitize, and to also publicize to the masses at large for their consumption. So please, paypal.me/Bilalian Trust. Also, we would like, if you'd like to continue with this conversation, and we would like for you to join us in our WhatsApp group. We have a WhatsApp group, and we'll put the link in the comment section too, for those who want to come and to participate in further building with each other. We ask you to join us on our WhatsApp group so we can get to know each other and actually form better bonds, and just tighten our ranks. And lastly, can't forget New Freedom Pie. New Freedom Pie is, you can still order your pies. This time we're only shipping the New Freedom Pie mix. In fact, where are the pictures, man? Before we leave, man, where are the pictures? I know we don't want to keep the people, man, but we got to show the pictures how the pie looks, man. Look at that, man. This is the pie kit. This is what you'll be getting in the mail. New Freedom Pie, the kit is already mixed. Everything is mixed, already ready. All you have to do is put it in that graham cracker crust to the left-hand side, and the instructions is on the thank you card on the flip side. You put it in the oven, and it's done in about 40 minutes or so. So check it out. It's on New Freedom Pie's website, and this is what the pie would look like once you've done baking it. You know what I'm saying? NewFreedomPie.com. NewFreedomPie.com to order your New Freedom Pie kit, and you can make the pie yourself during the holidays with your family and your friends. It's certainly a good experience to do so, and it's COVID friendly, so we're not delivering to people's houses directly or anything like that of the sort. So definitely check it out. But until next time, we appreciate everyone for tuning in. Again, like New Freedom Exchange on Facebook, subscribe to our channel, New Freedom Exchange. Holler at Misunderstood. She's on Facebook. Misunderstood. Just about to bring that back up again. Facebook is Misunderstood. Instagram is Misunderstood NYC. And don't forget to purchase As Real As They Come, misunderstood.bandcamp.com, and the rest of that track As Real As They Come. But the link is in the comment section already several times, so you all have that. And we're going to play the video one more time on the way out. And until next time, peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. Peace.
Assalamualaikum.
Praying hard, God unite us. Praying to be in the ring for the righteous. Hypocrites, they don't like us. They just trying to fight and smite us. Times like this, I shine the brightest. Low key hating, fault finding. I've been eating so good lately. I think I caught the itis. Praying to be in a good space. Spiritually, financially, mentally. Praying for good health for all y'all. Positive energy to be present in the moment. Strong against my opponents. No longer ring, I'm owning. Asking God fix me, I'm broken. He says, brother, you got to walk them up the stairs. He comes second to me. He says, brother, you got to walk them up the stairs. He comes second to me. He says, sister, you got to walk them up the stairs. He comes second to me. He says, sister, you got to walk them up the stairs. He comes second to me. I'm saying worship one God alone. People busy worshiping phones, Facebook, Instagram, Cash App, Venmo. It's been a rough road, time to end though. It's gonna work out like a gym, yo. Life can be complex sometimes, and sometimes it'll be simple. With open doors or window. Read the holy book, get the info. Say I love you, get info. Lose to win, but you win, no. God over everything, it's not a fake. Widespread killing in the last days.